guys to the channel, to another edition of Chase's Adventure. So as you guys saw in the beginning of the video, fall is here and it is now fair season and Renfest season. As I mentioned in the last video, this week what we're going to do is we're going to visit our county fair, which I think a lot of county fairs like to consider themselves this, but this one in particular, the Brown County Fair, likes to consider themselves the Little State Fair, located here in Brown County, Ohio, in Georgetown, state of Ohio, the heart of it all. Now, the other thing that we're going to be doing this week is also visiting the Renaissance Festival in Waynesville, Ohio, which will also be another big event. Now, in this video, what I want to do is not only give you guys a little bit of a heads up of some of the things that we're going to be doing towards the end of this week, but we're also going to be testing out the new Wonderfold Wagon, which my wife acquired just recently. Within a couple weeks that we've, since the last time we've introduced you guys to the wagon, my wife has decided to get a couple accessories for the wagon, and we're going to put those together. And one of the things that I'm going to also do to the wagon is customize a little something to put my gimbal on the wagon. Now, for those who aren't familiar with what this device is, this is something I purchased a while back, and essentially what a gimbal is to keep your phone or camera steady while recording. This can also be used as a fantastic phone holder for the situation that I'm about to use it for. Essentially, what I'm going to do, guys, is I'm going to use this scrap piece of wood, a GoPro attachment, and some zip ties. And I'm going to put all of this on the wagon's handle, and that way I can be able to talk to you guys and have my phone in one place at the same time. Now, you guys can get phone holders anywhere. I recommend getting a handlebar holder that you would get like for a bicycle or something. I have had one of those for the longest time, and I used it on our wagon, and it's a good little way to have the phone in front of your face, especially those who are going to be visiting amusement parks like Cedar Point, Kings Island, and you want to have the map right there in front of your face. That being said, without further ado, let's get in the video and let's get this thing customized. Let's go. All right. Got a little ahead of myself here, but I took the seats. This used to be the old seatbelt covers, all right? And I'll show you a little bit of the theme that we're going with. So essentially, this is the color and this is the theme that my wife wanted to go with. And it's what all you have to guys do for this part. If you go to Wonderfold's website, you can get a lot of these accessories. You can buy them online like Amazon and other retailer stores as well. But essentially, you just have to undo the buckle, unravel it, slide it through. Bada bing, bada boom. You got yourself a brand new seatbelt cover that looks nice and stylish. Like so. All right. Moving on. All right, guys. So we went from a black awning to boom, bada bing, bada boom. Check that out. They went to that flower design, just like the seatbelt covers. Cool thing about this is as you can see, it'll cover the whole thing. And essentially all you do is you can just ravel it back up like that. That way they can see out the sides, or you can just cover up the sides. It's good for winter as well, or just blotting out the sun on one side. So if the sun is on one side of the wagon, you can just cover it up, not worry about the sun hitting your kids' face. Moving on. All right, guys. Remember that big cooler that you put up and towards the back, where right underneath the handlebars? So what we ended up doing was replacing this with the new and improved one. Check that out. Only downside about this one is it's not actually a cooler. It's just extra storage. It looks fancy. It's got some pockets on the side. I forgot to mention this in the last video, but you could store the bars to the tarp in these little pockets right here. Zip it up. All you do is just, for the last one, you just use the bar that came with. Strategically wind it through it and then put it through this one. And then this one will sit on the back underneath the handlebars as well. All right, guys. Moving on. So here we are. We're getting closer and closer to getting this thing customized, guys. So another one of the things that my wife got was a table or a cup holder to put in the middle between the kids so they can eat their little sneaky snacks on the go. Now, the only downside about this thing is it could be a little cumbersome if you're getting the kids in and out of the wagon. Because like I discussed in the review of the Wonderfold Wagon, this isn't exactly the most convenient way of getting your kids in and out of the wagon. You're gonna have to basically use those muscles and pick them up, take them out, put them back in, so on and so forth, because the little doggy door that the Wonderfold 4 Luxe doesn't really cut it. So that being said, let's get on to the cup holders here. First of all, I'll give you guys a little bit of a close-up here in a minute, but we got a customized cup holder here. It's insulated. It comes with another pocket right here in the middle. It comes with a zipper in the front and on the top. You can also put wipies for those parents out there that don't know the secret to life. Wipies. Even before we're having our third child here soon, we still use wipies. Wipies are like God's gift to the earth for parents for cleaning up quick messes. For those parents that know, you know. Moving on. We got this cup holder here. My wife got it. It's got a little tray here in the middle. It's foldable. I'll show you in a clip here eventually. But there's little magnets in these little side pockets right here, guys. And essentially you can do this two different ways. You can flip these over like this. Take these sides right here. They clip on, well, they don't really clip on, they magnetize, if you will. See, if you see that right there, I'm not sure if you can hear that. Sits right there, and that way you can have the cup holder within inside of the wagon. If you don't want it in the wagon, and you want to make a little bit more room, you can take it outside the wagon. Flip the cup holder the other way, take the magnets. Not sure if you can hear that. magnetizes right outside the wagon. Take your cup. Now it's outside the wagon. Now you got a little bit more real estate inside of the tray. Giving both your kids a little bit more room. So let's just say, for instance, you go to Kings Island, you go inside of a restaurant, you're on the go, you need to get and go. Well, you get their meal, practically got yourself a full-size table here. As soon as you flip both these out, you'll have plenty of room to eat. But is it really ever enough room when it comes to kids, guys? Let's be honest. So there you go. We got a foldable, packed away, Wonderfold tray that you can put in the middle of your Wonderfold wagon. So that way your kids can eat on the go, drink on the go, and we have a customized cup holder for the parents as well. All right. Moving on, guys. All right, guys. Now for the grand finale. What we're going to end up doing now is customizing the outer shell of the Wonderfold to match the rest of the accessories that my wife got for the wagon. And to do so, it's not that bad. It's not that hard. So what we're going to end up doing is I'm going to do a hyperlapse and show you how to do so, but essentially you just have to unbutton the sides from the front to the back and the side and take it all off, and we'll show you what the outer shell looks like with everything on it. All right, let's go. What do you guys think? Fully customized, the ultimate push wagon. The ultimate Wonderfold push wagon. All right, guys. Well, we got basically the paint job done. Now, let's get to the part where I customize the phone holder / gimbal holder. All right, let's go. All right, guys, here we go. Moment of truth. Let's see if this works out for me. So like I said, GoPro, attachment, scrap piece of wood, couple holes, screwed it in, zip ties. Hey, it ain't the prettiest thing, but it'll get the job done. All right, let's check it out, guys. So essentially, we'll just put this in there, like so. Doesn't matter how. Just this. Doesn't matter how. Okay. Gimbal. Screw it on there. Just like so. Turn it around to desired motion. Bada bing, bada boom. Adjust that. Let's open her up. There we go. Okay. Good news. If it's on a flat surface, it's good to go. Works fine. It's pretty smooth. Don't have to worry about it. Bad news. Once you get on a rocky surface, as so, you can see what the problem is. Now, I could hold on to it, but it's just not gonna, this thing is not gonna work on a rocky surface, let alone in a fairground with a lot of bumps and lumps. I'm gonna have to go back to the drawing board. Alright, so I lowered the stick a little bit. Let's see what that would do. As you can see, we're still bumping. We're still rocking. I lost my mic transmitter the last time. Oh my God. I hope you guys don't get a seizure after this. But we're doing this in the name of science. So, you can see how bumpy this looks. I mean, I can hold it. It might work a little bit. All right, we're coming to some blacktop. Here we come. Boom, blacktop. All right, as you can see, on blacktop, it's working it's working with me now. The only problem is that the next couple days, we're not going to be in blacktop. We're going to be putting all-terrain wheels to the test. All right. Good God. All right, I'm going to turn this thing off before I cause you guys to have a seizure. I'll meet you back in the garage. All right, well, there you go. The ultimate customized Wonderfold wagon. Got everything that my wife needs. All the right colors, all the right cup holders. And I made a little something for me. Unfortunately, it didn't work out the way that I wanted it to. It's going to need some tweaking, guys. But hey, you know, Rome wasn't built in one day. But at least we got somewhat of an idea of how we can make this thing work. I mean, just, you know, shaking it right here seems like it's pretty sturdy. But as soon as you do the gimbal part, obviously it's going to wobble. But my hopes is that the gimbal would essentially fix all the shaking. But we're going to have to figure that out on a different day and a different time. Until then, guys, just remember, we're going to be putting this thing to the ultimate test here real soon. We're going to the fair, and we're going to be going to the Renaissance Festival back to back. So, hope you guys stay tuned for that. It's going to be pretty exciting. So, until next time, I hope you guys like, I hope you subscribe, and keep chasing your dreams.